What up, people? So today video, I'm gonna do a video on when my weed man got murdered. It was a bad situation. PG County police, detectives, whatever they were, they would do some real Bama shit to me during that time. Let's go to the story. So I would meet this weed man, and he had the bags. Couldn't nobody mess with them bags, man. I'm trying to tell you. Them Jones was fat and it was fire. So that was my only person I would go to for a while. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't make no sense to go anywhere else because I can get it all right here in my neighborhood. Only problem is you had to walk up to his door and knock on his door, and he would open his door and serve you there. And so many people coming in and out of that building, it started to get hot. Like, people started hanging out in front of his building, and oh man, it got bad. But me and him become real close over a period of time. He had the prices on the weed that couldn't nobody beat. My cousin was buying a pound a week from him. That's how that joint was moving. Like, you know what I mean? So by my cousin buying a pound from him every week, every other week, whatever it was, I got special deals. I got special treatment. I wasn't like everybody else. Like, I'm coming in the crib, he's smoking with me. Like, we chilling, we going out to go-go's, we going to the bar, we going, you know what I mean? And me and him become kind of close because at that time, my two right-hand man, both of them was locked up. That's who I was hanging with for a minute. So this was going on for a while. You know, and I used to tell him, I'm like, man, look, like, man, having people knock on your door is crazy. Like, bro, like, what is you doing? Like, you tripping? He's like, oh no, I'm good, check, I'm good. I got the joint on me. Like, you know what I mean? He say when he comes to the door, he got the joint on him. All right. But what if it's the police at the door? Like, you feel me? Like, it was just a bad situation all the way around. I didn't like it. I didn't like how my man was moving. I told him time and time again, like, that wasn't a good look. So finally, the police started getting on to him. They started posting up right in front of his building, deterring everybody from knocking on his door. Because at that time, you can get locked up for some weed. They lock your ass up for a nickel bag. Like, they wasn't playing with you. Let you have a little bud in your pocket. Oh, you going to jail. You going straight up a Marlboro. So the police really started getting, like, hip to everything that was going on. So they started posting up every day, fucking up my man money. So he had to, you know, he had to move. He had to do something different because he couldn't do nothing right there. The shit was getting bad. Like, he had all this weed, but he couldn't move it because the police sitting out front. I mean, of course, you know, you move a little bit of shit here and there. Like, you know, like, I stopped going over that joint. I have him meet me at the corner. Meet me at the corner, bro. Like, it wasn't no joke. So I go over his house one day, we sitting there, we smoking and listening to music and chilling. He tell me he about to move across the highway. No, not a good look. For one, the dudes cross that highway, they don't play fair. And if you're not from there, you can't play. Like, simple as that. Like, you know what I mean? And they already selling weed up there. It's already an established weed strip right where he moving. Not good. Not a good look. I begged him not to move up there. For one, I had issues up that joint. The security used to press me out every time he see me, and I stand out, I'm white. So I stand out, they see me coming from a mile away, and then, man, this baby look like Al Bundy. He pull up in a Ford Explorer with a little ass, ugly ass German Shepherd, look like that bitch been through the wash machine. Like, no lie, that joint was ugly as shit. But that joint was vicious though. That joint jump out the window on you. You better not run. That joint will tear your ass up. So the time comes, he finally move up there. I'm still going to see him. I'm dipping and dabbing up there, you know what I mean? Trying to make sure I don't get caught by security. Because if I get caught by security, they gonna give me a trespassing joint. They probably gonna lock my ass up. That's how shit was going up there for me. And so anyway, he had people knocking on the door the same way he did out my neighborhood. And I guess over a period of time, the dudes that was out there selling the weed already got jealous. And they decided to put a hit on him. They would knock on my main door. And he opened the door. When he opened the door, they bust him in the face with a gauge. Blew all this off. It was bad, man. Like, that joint kind of hit me hard because, like, that was my homie at the time. Like, that's who I was hanging with. And so to make things even worse, I would be snatched up by the detectives for a murder that I knew nothing about. So like I say, they got me handcuffed to the wall, questioning me about my man murder. And I keep telling them I don't know nothing. Then this one dude, he had a beard. This before everybody was wearing beards. He had a full beard and a bald head with these big ass glasses. Slim just looked weird as shit. He looked like he could be a serial killer for real. But he was a detective. This motherfucker takes a Polaroid picture, sets it on the table, and slides that joint to me. He said, "Look at the picture. Look at the picture." I'm like, man, what I need to see a picture for? He said, "Turn it over. Turn it over. Look at the picture." Like Slim going off in that joint. Like, no lie. So I take the picture and I flip it. Man, that shit made me so motherfucking mad. Like, this dude got no heart. Like, my man was just murdered. And he dropped a picture of my man with his whole face blown off. I can tell it's my man. Like, you can see, like, his facial, like, you know, but all this right here, all this gone. Like, literally, this is an open spot. Like, it's literally like a hole there. Like, it's bad, man. This bad man done took a picture of the body at the crime scene with a Polaroid. Intends to slide that joint to me and show me my man that just got murdered. Like, people can say what they want about the police, but for my dealings, man, they be some cruddy people. Like, I don't know what happened to them in life, but the things that they do to fit their narrative, like, you know, plant shit on people, just do Bama shit. Like, what would entice him to show me a picture of my dead homie with his face blown off? Slim, I zapped out in that joint. Like, literally, I zapped out someone, I'm cussing their ass out, I'm going the fuck off. They get up and leave out. Like I said, I'm handcuffed to the wall. I can't move. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm in that joint going the fuck off. Like, I don't appreciate that shit at all. That shit's not cool. Not cool at all. But anyway, they leave out the room. They leave me in the room for probably like 30 minutes to an hour by myself. I'm in that joint. I'm still heated. They come back in the joint. I pick up right where I left off. Going at them. Calling them all types of bitches. That's some bitch ass shit. Like, why would y'all do some bullshit like that? Like, I'm going off in that joint. Like I got tears coming down my eyes. Like, man, that shit really affected me. Like, it was for months. every day I lay down and go to sleep, that's all I seen was my man with his face blown off. Once they find out I wasn't saying that, they'll let me go. Only to turn around and pick me up 3 days later. Bring me right back down to the same police station, hook me to the same wall where I was just at 3 days prior, and continue to question me for another 4 hours. Now they connected me with my man because I go there to see him to get weed, but I'm not about to tell him like I'm going to buy weed. Like, I'm just keeping my mouth shut. I learned at a very young age, if you get in trouble with the police for any reason, don't say nothing. It don't matter if you innocent. It don't matter nothing. Don't write no statements. Don't give no statement. Don't say nothing. Just keep your mouth shut. Things will work out better for you if you just keep your mouth shut. Like, when you get in there and you start talking, you try to talk your way out of something, and you trying to explain something, they're going to flip them words on you. They're going to flip them and keep flipping and keep flipping. It's going to get bad for you. So to avoid all that, don't say nothing. Just keep it quiet. I don't care if they got you red-handed. They caught you red-handed committing the crime that they questioning you about. Don't admit to it. Take that shit to your grave. Yeah, but never give a statement. Never even talk to them. Don't give them even the pleasure. You ain't gotta say nothing. It's your right as an American citizen to not say nothing at all. That's why I don't understand how snitching became so popular when you don't have to say nothing. Like, they can't make you talk. They can't make you tell on somebody. So what you doing is you doing it for yourself. Like, if you go into a precinct and you snitch on somebody, you doing it because you wanted to snitch. You was hot from the jump. I don't want to hear that they tricked you or none of that, because you ain't had to say nothing at all. That's what plead the fifth is about. So that's what I would do. I would tell them I'm not saying nothing. I don't know nothing. Like, if y'all gonna lock me up for something, go ahead and charge me. Otherwise, let me the fuck go. Like I said, I'm heated with them at this time. Like, it ain't nothing none of these three dudes can say to me to calm me the fuck down. Like, y'all showed me a picture of my man with his face blown off 3 days ago. And y'all come right back and depress me out again? Nah, we ain't even rocking like that. So they would let me go. I head right back out the way. I'm stressed out now. I'm trying to smoke something. I'm trying to smoke some weed. So I'm walking around trying to find some weed. I find my way all the way back where my man lived at to begin with, out the way. And I see a dude that I went to school with. And he with a chick that I grew up with. Now the chick that he with, I grew up with her like sandbox type shit. Like, my man used to mess with her back in the day, and I messed with her friend, and you know, but she get high now. Well, at that time she was getting high. But I ain't put it together, like, you know what I mean? But he with shorty. So he like, yeah, check, man, that's fucked up. I heard what happened to Slim. I'm like, yeah, it's fucked up, man. So anyway, he give me dap, whatever, and I asked him, I said, hey, man, who got some weed out here? Who got some good ass weed? I need some good weed. He said, oh, you need some weed? I got some weed in my car. I say, what you want? I was like, man, I don't want nothing but just a dub. That's it, just something to smoke on. He's all right, bet, I got you. He's like, go in the building, and I'll be over that jump. I don't think nothing of it, because at that time, you know, police were pressed on weed. They lock your ass up for some weed, like, no doubt. So I get to walking in the building. I get in the building. My brain start working. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker done set me up. I try to hurry up and get to the door. Slim come through with a long ass Nina. You know what time it is, Chuck. Let me get that up off you. I'm just laughing. I'm like, damn, bro. You gonna rob me for a dub? For real? That motherfucker get to going through my pockets. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just standing like, all right, you got me. Take your little dub. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You got me for a dub. He take the dub. Take my cigarettes. Petty motherfucker. Take my Newports. Back then, Newports was cheap as shit though. Like, so he probably got about total like $23, $24. Cigarettes back then like $3, $4. So what did you really achieve from robbing me? But he get back to his car. He like, don't come out the building until I get back to my car. All right, I mean, shit. You got your dub, bro. I hope you enjoy that. Put that joint in your gas tank. You ain't gonna get too far on that dub, bro. But yeah, Slim go get in his car and Shorty leaning out the window, looking at me, laughing, and I'm like, oh, okay, so you was hip to what was going on. All good. All good. I owe you one. Don't forget I owe you one. But yeah, that was a bad time in my life, man. My man got murked, got pressed out by the Fed. They showed me my man Polaroid picture from the crime scene. I get robbed for a dub. Yeah. And shout out to the motherfucker that robbed me that day. You know who you are. I know who you are. I see you all the time, bro. You lucky I ain't on them type terms no more. I lay your ass down broad daylight. But I hope y'all enjoyed the story today. A little quick joint for y'all real quick. But y'all know what it is. Y'all stay safe and stay sucker free. Salute.